So welcome to this practice for day 4. I'm joined on the mat with my little dog, Bonnie. And today we're just going to do 3 poses and we're really going to surrender into the practice. So really nurturing our heart, nurturing our womb area. We're going to start with one of my favorite poses, which is wide-legged child's pose. We're going to go on to a little bit of a twist and then we're going to go up with our legs up the wall again. So you will need a block and a pillow because we're just going to use these to support our top of our body when we come into our wide-legged child's pose. So what you want to do is pop your block at the top of your mat with your pillow on top, and then come onto your mat with your big toes together and your legs as wide as the mat. So we'll come round, push Bonnie out the way. We'll use Bonnie as a prop. So bringing those big toes together and then coming forward in your child's pose. So you want your props, your block and your pillow to come underneath your torso, and then you're going to come over the top, bringing your head, your forehead down to the earth. So ideally you want your arms away from you, outstretched, but your palms of your hands and your fingertips on the ground. This brings a nice length in the under your armpit. If this is too much for your womb space, just bring your elbows in line with your face and settle in from there. So what you want to do is bring this booty up, which isn't our normal posture. This just gives you space for your womb to really relax. If this is too much on your knees, then by all means come back into traditional wide-legged child's pose, draw your props further back, and then bring your head over. So you've got options. Take whichever option feels right for you today. You might repeat this video again in the future and you might do it differently every time. So just see what works today. And then settle in, drop your head as close to the mat as you can. If it doesn't touch, it doesn't matter. If you want to move your arms further in, move them in. Play around with your props, play around with the angle of your head. And then once you get yourself settled, you're going to be here for 10 breaths. I'm not going to count your breaths. I will be counting for you silently. And I'll let you know when you need to move. So the next words you will hear will be me saying, deepen your breath. So settle in and then just enjoy this relaxation pose. So start to deepen your breath now, breathing in and breathing out. Sending the signal to your brain that you're about to move. And wherever you are, whichever position you're in, just bring your hands nearer towards your knees, pressing them firmly into the ground to lift you all the way up. Pause here, drop the chin to the chest, and just take a moment to connect with your breath. Notice any tension in the shoulders. We're going to ease them out now. So from here, just remove your props. Bring your knees in together. Walk your hands out about halfway up from your yoga mat and then lift yourself up into downward facing dog. So keep those knees very, very bent, and in fact widen your feet just to nearly the outside of your yoga mat, not quite. This will give your belly more space. If your womb area is sore and you're swollen, this just allows that more space to be there for you. And then just drop the head, draw the shoulder blades back, and breathe here. Let's just do 3 breaths together, breathing in and exhale. Breathing in through the nose as you press your hands into the mat. And as you exhale through the nose, see if you can lift the hips any more amount. You've just got 1 more breath to go. You're doing really well. Inhale and exhale. Bring the knees down. Come back onto your shins. And then we'll come to lie on our back. You've done really well there. I know it can be quite difficult in child's pose when you've got that period pain. So, coming all the way down onto your back, let's just hug the knees into the chest for a moment. Just circle ankles one way and the other way. And notice how you feel. And then all you're going to do is drop your feet down onto the yoga mat. Your knees are hip width apart, and you're literally going to drop your knees. Let's go to the left first. You're literally going to drop your knees over to the left. You're not going to think about where they're going. If they're in the sky, they're in the sky. But what you can do is you can grab your props and prop them in between your knees just to allow you to really ground down and relax into it. So we're not looking for any kind of specific shape here. We're just looking for you to relax any tension in this right hip. So what I want you to do is take your attention to your left leg. So you might be gripping that yoga mat slightly with your left leg. So release down, release any tension in the ankle, the knee. And allow this top leg to just use gravity. So just like we were doing in our child's pose earlier, allowing gravity to let our heads hang. Now just letting this right leg release. A couple more breaths. So remember, notice where the pain is. You breathe in that lovely natural breath, that fresh air coming through into your lungs. And when you breathe out, send that energy towards your pain, towards your discomfort. 2 more breaths. Well done. So slowly just take your props away from you. Maybe place them on the other side of you if you need them for the other side. Bringing your legs up, they might need a little bit of a hand, and then bump your hips over to the left. And then just notice how you feel in that right side. You might feel a little bit more open, a little longer. And then we'll do the other side. So just press the feet into the mat, drop the hips over to the left. That just gives you a little bit of space for your spine. And then drop those legs over to the right and allow gravity again to do the work. This side might be completely different. You might not need your props, but I would encourage you to pop them in because it just gives you that permission to really relax. You're not forcing anything back. You're not trying to hold anything up. Pop your hands on your belly. Take your attention to the left side of your hip area, of the back of your womb area. Just really feel that tension release. You might even feel it running up through the back of your body, even up through into your shoulder and your jaw. When we hold tension, it's connected to all different parts of the body, so it's really good to rinse out and squeeze out all that tension. So just ask yourself if you can release any further amount. Just let it go. And you're going to be here for a few more breaths, so settle in. Allow that left knee to relax. Well done. Open the eyes. Remove your props out of your way. And then slowly bring your legs back up to center. Bump the hips over. Oh, have a big yawn. Even if you don't feel like one, force a yawn, force it out. Just release any tension in the body. Give your tummy area a little bit of a massage. And then we'll use momentum if this feels accessible. If not, come over onto your side and bring yourself up that way. But if you want to try it, bring your hands behind your legs, flex the feet, and just start to rock back and forward. So you're bringing yourself up, maybe breathing in and out, in and out. Maybe go slower. Just allow the belly to be relaxed. Don't worry if you can't do this. Just roll over onto your side and then bring yourself up. And then we'll come into our legs up the wall. So Let's grab your pillow again. We want that maximum comfort. Hip next to the wall, using that opposite hand to just draw yourself around and up. And then bring your pillow behind your head and settle in. Let's just keep our legs straight today. See if you could bring big toes to join. Maybe flex the ankles slightly so the soles of your feet are facing up towards the ceiling. Bringing the big toes together. And notice how that feels in the back of your legs, in your hamstrings, in your glutes. Notice how that engages the legs. And just imagine you're standing up on the floor. So you're really pressing your toes back towards your head. You're pressing your heels up towards the ceiling. And this is going to really ignite your legs without actually doing anything. Take your palms to your womb space. Settle in. Close the eyes. Let the jaw be soft. And just notice how this feels. So we're in that same position that we've done on our other days. But now we're just bringing a slight restriction to the pose rather than just relaxing into it. We're really connecting with the ground with our back, an imaginary ground with our feet. So settle in and breathe. So we'll be here for about 6 breaths. So if you've closed your eyes, open them. Take a bit of a bend in your knees now and just let your ankles relax. Maybe windscreen wipering the legs one way and then the other way. And maybe today, if it's accessible, just bend the knees and take your hands behind you and just move the hips one way and the other. Just bringing some movement into the waist area, but keeping your legs apart just to allow that womb space to be nurturing. And then roll yourself over onto your right side and just stay here for a moment, relaxing into it. And then using your top arm, press your palm into the ground and just draw yourself all the way back onto your knees. I'll just come and face you. Then from here, let's bring our palms into prayer. Just bow the head. Namaste. Thank you for joining me in that practice. So if this deep surrender is showing you and your body this place of deep rest and surrender, why not come and join me in Momentum Map? Momentum Map is a 6-month journey where you'll work with me and we'll nurture your wellness. It's about creating sustainable change for the rest of your life. You can get information in the description below via my website. Thanks again for joining me today, and I will see you tomorrow for day 5.